Harvey Dent is a main character in The Dark Knight, a film about Batman battling the Joker for justice in the city of Gotham. Dent is the district attorney of Gotham City as he attempts to fight the crime in the city through the law, unlike Batman. To get right into Dent's personality, I would like to use Eisenach's Big Five personality model and describe him as high in extroversion. He has many of the qualities of being high in this category, such as being outgoing, tough minded, impulsive, and enjoying contact with other people. This short clip shows Harvey Dent using his extroversion to interrogate a man into giving him information that he needs.
You wanna play games? How's that feel? I wouldn't! You don't think I will? You don't think I will? No. No, I won't. That's why I'm not gonna leave it up to me. Dent, you gotta keep your head. Tails, not so lucky. So, you wanna tell me about the Joker? Let's go again. I don't know anything! Dude. You're not playing the odds, friend. Let's do it again.
You leave a man's life to chance?
Not exactly.
His name's Schiff. Thomas. He's a paranoid schizophrenic. Former patient at Arkham, the kind of mind the Joker attracts. What do you expect to learn from him?
If you haven't seen the movie, it is worth noting that in this clip, the coin Harvey flipped to decide the fate of the man's life was a double-sided heads coin. Harvey never intended to kill that man, he was just bluffing in order to get the guy to give him the information that he needed. Anyways, Harvey showed you that he is an extrovert in the clip you just viewed through how assertive and action-oriented he was. I think his extremely high level of extroversion can be explained using Carl Rogers' person-centered theory. Rogers believes that people have many self-concepts, which are beliefs about one's own nature, unique abilities, and typical behavior. He thinks that people continue to search for what he calls congruence, which is when a person's self-concepts and ideal behavior match their actual behavior. If this does not occur, he refers to it as incongruence, and that results in anxiety for a person. So Harvey Dent's main self-concept is that he needs to provide justice and security for all of the citizens of Gotham. The only way for him to find congruence with this self-concept is to be the outgoing but very aggressive person that he is. He needs to truly believe that he is doing everything he possibly can for his city and his people. If he does not act the way he does, crime will continue to increase in Gotham, and Harvey would suffer from a lot of anxiety. Unfortunately for Harvey, things took a turn for the worse in his life. The Joker ended up kidnapping both him and his fiancée Rachel, who he had just proposed to. The Joker strategically placed them in two different warehouses with bombs that would go off in a certain amount of time so that Batman would only be able to save one of them. Despite Batman's longtime friendship with Rachel, Batman ends up saving Harvey, causing Rachel to die. When Batman saved Harvey, the bomb had just went off and actually burned off half of Harvey's face. This event physically and mentally created a new person out of Harvey Dent, as he now referred to himself as Two-Face. Post-accident, Harvey Dent took on some new personality traits as well. I would describe Two-Face's personality using Raymond Cattell's 16 personality factors. Very high in dominance and very low in rule consciousness. These two traits can be seen in action in the following clip.
No stop for lights, cops, nothing.
Going to join your wife? Do you love her?
Yes.
You ever imagine what it would be like to listen to her die?
Don't take it up with the Joker. He killed you. He made you like this.
The Joker's just a mad dog. I wonder whoever let him off the leash. I took care of words. I don't
Who's your other man in Psych Court? Unit who picked up Rachel. Must have been someone she trusted.
Look, if I tell you, you let me go.
Can't hurt your chances.
He was Ramirez.
But you said it couldn't hurt your chances. You're a lucky man. He's not. Who? Your driver.
As a side note, unlike the first clip, the coin Harvey flipped actually had two different sides, so he was really putting these people's lives at stake. But anyways, Harvey's dominance in this scene is through the roof, as now he is forceful, aggressive, and stubborn. He truly believes that nobody even attempted to save Rachel and wants everyone to pay for it. This also results in him being low in rule consciousness because he disregards all rules and is completely self-indulgent. He wants to get revenge for Rachel's death and is willing to cause destruction and even take lives in order to do so. The personality theory that I think could explain these new traits best is Freud's theory of personality. To quickly sum up Freud's theory, he believes that the way a person solves internal conflicts can say a lot about their personality. He uses three different categories for his theory: id, ego, and superego. If a person is primarily id, they make decisions based on having immediate satisfaction no matter what consequences come with it. Ego is a rational part of personality, where a person makes decisions based on what is most logical. And lastly, superego is when one does what is morally right in a situation. Harvey Dent originally used his ego to determine his behavior, but after Rachel's incident, he has become completely id. He is impulsive, has irrational thinking, and doesn't care about consequences. Harvey does anything he thinks could make himself feel better about Rachel's death, even if that means killing someone. The rise and fall of Harvey Dent was an intriguing thing to watch on screen, and it was even more interesting analyzing it psychologically.